Hi, this is Singea Watson with SPC Consulting, and this is going to be reading number 3, and we are doing that with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Again, I'm on all social media platforms. I send you love and light. I have prayed over these cards, but I'm going to do another quick prayer, and I've also shuffled. I'm going to do some quick shuffles. Let's get started. So I am going to be going live very soon. I'm not going to completely announce the day. It will be next week. It will be at an unexpected time. It's going to be a trial thing that I try. I'm going to eventually go live about 3 to 4 nights out the week to do readings at, first I'm going to do some free ones, and then I'm going to do them at a very affordable price for those that are interested. I'm also going to make it where you can send me questions or what you want to discuss in advance, and then I can do the reading. When I do that, you'll get your answer. You can say if you want your name or whatever, we can go by number, or initials, but I'm going to be doing that and doing a couple of free lives as well. I'm excited. Okay, let's see if any messages come out from the Divine from the Rider-Waite Tarot. I can do this because nobody touches my cards but me, my cards. So I put my little thumb. I really have to get one of those banking little tabs that they use when they're counting the money. I used to have something like that. I'm not going to count those. I used to have something like that. And my magic hand oil, which I have not made any. I'm going to be making some soon. Got to get out and get some special ingredients. If you hear my dog in the background, Lucky, as I always say, she's a little bit older, so sometimes she coughs and everything in the middle of the night. She's a very good dog. We love her. My little boy is sleeping. We had quite the day today. We were out everywhere. And so he went to bed at a very decent time compared to other times. I tell you, when the full moon comes, my little boy is up at very odd times. But those are the times when we have adventures. We've got the King of Wands upright. Those are the times when we have, our crazy adventures of going out in strange places. And like you do that. Yes, I love for my son to see the sunset and the sunrise from different places. That's the kind of parents that we should be taking our kids out, providing them good positive experiences in nature so they can learn. I've got the wow, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I have a feeling this is about a relationship. Okay, 2 cards. What? We've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. And this one came out, and this is the Queen of Cups upright. I feel like 2 are about to, in a sense, become one. Because people are getting out of some relationships they don't want to be in any longer with karmic people. Speaking of karmics, I would like to thank the karmic phone calls that are coming in on my phone between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Guess what? I take ABX THC pills so I can relax when I sleep. It helps, and so I don't answer my phone. So if you're calling me between 3 and 5 a.m., you can forget it. On certain nights, I do work with clients on those nights. You're not disturbing me. We've got the Sun card, but it is reversed. Sometimes you have to give a shout out to those that are trying to shout out in your life. Okay, 2 of Wands in reverse. Ten of Pentacles upright. Oh, and the Four of Swords upright. Okay, let's tell a story. So, the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, these are two people that are merging. Now, the Queen of Cups, she's what I would call your gateway Proverbs 31 woman. She is a woman who is cultured. She is a woman who is inspirational. She's still a bit shy. She kind of keeps her voice a little bit to herself, but regardless, she has integrity enough. She sits on her throne. She does. She is authentic. She is sensitive to the needs of others, and she's connected to the divine. So they lead her and they guide her. A Queen of Cups who, I would say, even though the sign usually for the Queen of Cups is a water sign, this Queen of Cups, water flows. She flows like water through life. She really does. Now, this King of Wands, on the outside, he's a leader. He is a public persona, a public face. He's a king, but of wands. So he kind of is what I would call a martyr in a sense, a martyr for people and places that aren't so good for him. He is a duality of good and bad, of past and I kind of need to move forward, or I am in the process of moving forward. He's not the emperor, he's a king. So he's grown, he's learned some life lessons. He could be young, but there's something about him. He has transitioned from a boy to a man who's open, a man who realizes, hey, I'm a leader. I have a vision. I want to carry it out. I can be a mentor, and I'm powerful, and I can go to new heights. This King of Wands, he has a fire in him, a passion in him, and it's starting to, he's coming out of a relationship that's bad, which is probably the Three of Pentacles in reverse. He didn't have teamwork. He didn't have an equal partner. So he's realized who he is, what he is, his value and his worth, and he's going to leave the other one behind. The person that he's leaving behind, and it's not only a person, it's a group. It's a group of people, because this is the Knight of Wands. These people have they're arrogant, they're reckless. They were in tune with him, and he was connected with them in the early times of his life. You know, when you're arrogant, when you're young, when you have an ego, when you're like, I'm the best, I can spend my money, I can do whatever I want to do. That's who this person was a part of. This is the group he was a part of, and some of this group was even his family. He's leaving these people behind. He really is. He's tired of being arrogant. He's seen where that's gotten him nowhere. He's tired of being reckless, and he's seen some reckless things. He's seen some volatile things. Even as in his environment, there's been backbiting, there's been betrayal, kind of an exchange of like energies amongst each other, a lot of bickering. This is what he's leaving behind. This King of Wands, I like him. I know a lot of King of Wands, a lot of male friends that are King of Wands, and it's nice to see them transition, to that Emperor mode. It's nice to be a part of their journey and support them in a positive manner. Now, we've got the Two of Swords in reverse. This King of Wands and this Queen of Cups, because there's history between them, there is still some indecision between both of them, singularly and together on the spiritual level, I'd say in the 5D, because there's a lot of indecision. There's been so many delays. They have mental anguish, even though neither one would admit it, and it would seem like, one's moving on, and the other one's not. They don't move on from each other. They have mental anguish about each other because deep down inside, as deep connects unto deep, these two are connected, and they're connected to the divine. So they kind of just, they can't get away from each other. They can't escape each other. They've even blocked things of their life out, tried to block the relationship out, but there's this pull. There's this pull, and it turns them both to each other, towards each other, no matter what, who they're with. If they're with other people, this person they have each other's hearts. 10 of Pentacles upright, because these two are supposed to build a foundational legacy of positivity. A foundational legacy where there will be inheritance, there will be wealth, there will be stability from them. They will create a family, and they might even actually be bringing different kids that they've created with their karmic partners or the people they're with that they're leaving. They're going to be bringing these kids. They're going to be creating a new family. The family is going to be a family that's healed, that's loved, that have a lot of respect for each other, but also connected spiritually. This is a beautiful family. This is what these two are meant to create in the 3D right now that they've already done in the 5D. They're supposed to live this out. This is a purpose. It is the divinely purposed and divinely guided union. It is a new family. I love the idea of legacies. You know, we've got these legacies all over the world and in our cultures, and they're built on scandal, found slavery, you know, just a lot of negativity. And it either goes two ways. If you weren't about that in the 50s and 60s, in my opinion, you know, and you were open, you know, to everybody, you ended up having a life and really creating kids that are open, that are multicultural, that have done so much, you know, learned so much about different societies, that you're going to be a part of really the blueprint of a new legacy that's built. And these new legacies that are spiritually and divinely guided, that have a God purpose to them or a divine purpose to them, these new legacies are going to be ones that make impacts on the world. They make an impact on the world. They change the world for the better. They are the ones that are going to create expressions, motivational things, and also, of course, that technology, that wealth, those things that make you wealthy, but they're really going to make a mark on humanity. This is who these new legacies are. And this Queen of Cups and this King of Wands, this is what they're supposed to do. This is what they're supposed to create. Last two cards. Four of Swords, that's upright, and then the Sun in reverse. They're at the end of their own singular road and journey before they come together. And right now, the Four of Swords, they're in contemplation, but they're also in solitude. Spirit wants them in solitude. They're doing spiritual counseling. They're probably getting out of that karmic energy, doing rituals, doing their prayers or affirmations, cutting cords, doing cut cordings. They're getting out of this energy that has really just not been a positive one, not been a positively foundational built one. I'm not going to lie to you right now, that ABX capsule that I say that I take for sleep, I had taken one and it's actually kind of kicking in. So it relaxes me to the point where I'm really getting messages right now as I speak, but I'm also like, you know, trying to keep it together. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, I'm not even going to lie. Let's get back to the reading. So the Sun in reversed. There is a blockage of unhappiness, unrealistic expectations, and really pessimism. And for these two, the Queen and the King, that energy of blocked happiness, unrealistic expectations, and pessimism, that was shaped by their family, their experiences, and their public image. and also this pressure of kind of, you know how your family pressures you, you're one way in public and you're one way behind the doors, or at certain times I've gone through it where, you know, I know who I am and what I am, I know what I'm supposed to do, but you still have this, because you've been brought up that way, because you've been taught this, you have this nature with you, a nature to, you know, representation in public, how you should be very well put together, not falling apart. It's the royalty thing, that you have a strong face no matter what, you know, like how Queen Elizabeth did. She had a strength no matter what was going on. You saw her image, you saw her public image. That's what it was. And so that is having that image with these two, because they have a very deep felt spiritual connection. That image is blocking their happiness, because they're not living their authentic selves. They're not living an authentic life with whoever they're with or whatever they're involved with. Their true happiness, the true value, the thing that makes you get up in the morning and look at your partner and just, you know, just be thankful for what you have, or, you know, even walking your dog, you know, going into your home and, you know, knowing someone's waiting for you. They don't experience that. They have blocked happiness. Another thing, unrealistic expectation, and this is because the expectations that they accepted from society, from their families, from rules, from religion, you know, things like that. These unexpected expectations that really ask us sometimes, it's so public, like we're not our authentic selves. So when you come out of that at any time, it's a good thing. Otherwise, you will have blocked happiness. And then the pessimism, because with these two, they are probably coming out of arguments with their partners, divorce, just this bickering and fighting, because they feel pessimistic about life. They've experienced this through the people that they've been with. Like, you make me feel this way, and I should be feeling this way, and you don't do this right. And because it's a karmic relationship. So that's kind of what you get. You end up having that pessimism. But I will say, when these two, you know, get together, that pessimism, it's not going to happen. It's not going to exist. These two are laying a new foundation. And this foundation is really the next level of Emperor and Empress. That's what it is. An Emperor and an Empress in the making. And I think they're going to make it. I think they're going to create a legacy and a foundation that's really beautiful. They're going to have a beautiful family. They're going to, you know, they're going to have their ups and their downs, but they are going to be so well connected. And as deep calls into deep, I mean, they're going to flow and swim together. It's a beautiful thing. So who's ever experiencing this or about to, you would be reuniting with this person actually this summer. And by fall, you will come up with, this is how we're going to do it. You would be married, possibly for some of you in the winter time, for some of you in the springtime. And it's going to be better than ever before. You both are two different individuals, two new different people. You're brand new, you're different. You've learned your lessons, and I like it. I'm so elated. And I think it's the ABX THC pill that's also kicking in. Yeah. Anyways, this is Singay Watson with SPC Consulting, and during this reading, if I had like weird things happening or whatever, that's what it was. I apologize, but it also is how spirit kind of works through me. And that's fact. Anyways, have a happy Thursday. New readings will be coming out for all zodiac signs and other collective readings through the weekend into next week. Don't forget my giveaway. Winners will be announced on Friday. And I'm offering 5 intuitive picture readings and 5 from my service table of services that I offer, excluding the house cleansing and blessing. You can enter by community tab, about me, sending me a DM or an email. The information is in the community tab. Send me a DM or email from one of my social media accounts that you follow me on. TikTok, Sangaya Watson SPC, Instagram, Sangaya Watson SPC, and YouTube, Sangaya Nikki Watson SPC. Anyways, I send you light and love and good blessings, and may you feel as good as I do. May you dream as good as I'm about to with this ABX THC pill. Anyways, light and love again. Bye.